baseman, Kike.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wade comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. Now here's the first offering. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hang.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge looks up. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 1-2.
That's a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 8. From the stretch.
Well.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Bogarts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx. Boston's off to a 1-0 lead. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
And now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's his swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate now is Aaron Judge. The pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Judge stands 6'7" as you see him in the right-handed batter's box. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Vasquez recovers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's thrown 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Now at the plate here is Hunter Renfroe. They'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1.
Two balls, two strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
To plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole, batting .500, 4 for 8. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. 1-1. He's taken for strike 2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Here now the 2-2. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Scooped up on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One strike now from Cole. And There's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Next, it'll be Jarren Duran. First pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage.
I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Mano a mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's got a 3 for 7 line. He's taken him deep once. Now the first pitch.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And the splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Rougned Odor. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
That's out.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
1 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
So 1-1. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Now here's the first offering.
Nope.
Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike now. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball to third. Odor on to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Nope. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. From the belt, kicks and deals. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Here's Brett Gardner now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Wade. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Up next, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 now. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is going to break a ton of them.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Torres is there. One away. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
So I ain't saving you a clean house. Do you think that's just a statement? And you're ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. As the Yankees have tied things up, it's 2-2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Of course, there was a fastball.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves forward.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Verdugo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 4, and we are tied 2-2. So stepping in is Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up is Jarren Duran. First offering on its way. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Torres hit the bag. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Three and 0 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Taking all away that time. It's 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 3-1 pitch. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready now is Alex Verdugo. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Yankees,
Thank you, Heidi.
the second baseman,
Now here's the first offering. Rougned Odor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bounce it to the left side. Devers has it. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next to hit, Brett Gardner popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. From the stretch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Sanchez leads off first with one away. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, he sends it out of play. Back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from the Bronx after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Plate now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up, drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jonathan Loaizaga takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 43, Jonathan Loaizaga.
And that brings in Xander Bogarts as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. No one out with a runner at second. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Hunter Renfroe will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We'll flash you back and take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Rounded down. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
That's good.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering.
1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Three runs already home here. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
That's
3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Devers at second. Renfroe at first with no outs. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So next to bat will be Bobby Dahlbeck. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Count is 1-2 now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch.
We got 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Jarren Duran, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Called strike 2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Boston's out in front, 5-2. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. sent in the air out to straightaway central. Duran patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, first base.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Too high. Ball.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
In there, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count is 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Hirokazu Sawamura trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And a fastball in there for a strike.
We got a
1-1.
ball, 1 strike.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. LeMahieu over at second. Torres on at first with 2 down. Lays off 2-2 now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and a Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2. Luis Cessa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Alex Verdugo stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, inside.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 2-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 1 count and the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now into the box, Rafael Devers. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Verdugo waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now back.
Now at the plate is Rougned Odor. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here he comes on 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Fouled off. A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! Solo shot here for Rougned Odor, and it's a 5-3 game now. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, hey, Matty B, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a roll. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for Boston, number 38, John Hayes.
Digging in will be Brett Gardner. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch. Sanchez, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1 on the first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Wade. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here's the first pitch to him. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And it's fouled away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 3. Riding in for Boston, Hunter Renfroe. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Christian Vasquez. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Bobby Dahlbeck. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains 5-3. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And this is off the corner and
Count
low.
1-0.
Ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the right fielder. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Luthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D, when we got up this morning for this day game here, we were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit down the third baseline. Devers gloves it. And there's one down now. Next, it'll be Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. from the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Number 63 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 63.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jarren Duran. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Inside.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I got 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. The high fastball is in there. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Odor. And he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So here is J.D. Martinez. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Hey.
Struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 4. Matt Barnes is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set and the pitch. Gary Sanchez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Duran is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And now the first pitch.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
A ball and a strike now. And he fouls this one off. Last chance for the Yankees. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
6-4 the outcome today. The Boston Red Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Nate Eovaldi